Hey guys, it's Libby, and today I'm here just to give you a little bit of a life update, what's been going on with me, everything that's been happening, because I haven't updated you guys in a long time and I've been doing a lot of stuff, so I would like to update you now, and somebody asked me to do it, so I'm like, okay, so let's go. First, I just want to say that Zoe is alive and well. I also have a pet fish named Khao Niao, which is sticky rice in Thai. It is a Thai fish, which is why I went with that direction. My fish is white. It's a white beta fish. So that's why I went with rice. And in that tank, I have a little snail named Mook. He's just a little aquatic snail. He just cleans up after cow, really. So he's a very good snail. He's a very good snail. He's very cute. I highly recommend a snail. I've been looking a lot on the internet about getting a giant snail. Like it's like an African land snail or something like that. But they're like illegal in the United States because they're like a really invasive species. But I don't plan on setting him free. So what's the problem? Zoe's meowing at me. She's like, no more pets, just me. Right, Zoe? Just you? All you, single child? Yep. But yeah, so that's my pet situation. Abby still has Franklin, her chameleon. I bought him a cowboy hat. I'll insert a picture of him in a cowboy hat because it's freaking adorable. Right? Am I right? Adorable. So yeah, so that's all the pets in the house. What else has changed? I started grad school. Ooh, fly. I started grad school this fall. I'm studying social work. So at the end, I'll have my MSW, Masters of Social Work. And then I'll end up probably getting my clinical license as well, so I can practice like therapy. But I don't know exactly when that'll be. I don't know if it'll be right after grad school that I'll get that license or what. I don't know. So with that program, I'm also doing an internship. I am doing refugee resettlement work. I'm kind of working like as a case manager. So if you're wondering like, wow, that sounds really interesting. It could be interesting, but basically with the few clients that I have that I've been taking care of, Zoe's rubbing her face on my foot. She is so silly. With the few clients I have, I'm kind of just like helping them work through problems as they come up in their lives. So really it's been a ton of like calling Medicaid, calling the Social Security office, and like, you know, doing boring bullshit like all day. Like it's not really fun or interesting. Occasionally I get to work with a client like face to face, which is always kind of refreshing because with COVID we do as much stuff remotely as possible, or not remotely but just like not with the client. So yeah, so I don't really love my internship. Things are a little weird between me and my boss. There's one time where she laughed at me, not like with me, she laughed at me. And I kind of lost respect for her there, for her not being able to control herself and laughing at me. And even though she apologized for it, like I'm not cool about it still. So yeah. So yeah, my internship, I don't love it. I'm continuing it next semester and then it'll be the end of it. I didn't get to pick this internship, I was placed in it, but for the next academic year, my final academic year in grad school, I get to choose my internship, so hopefully it'll be something that I really like and something more interesting than what I'm doing now. But I will say I am learning stuff, like I'm learning what it means to be a case manager. I'm learning how to work with food stamps, with Medicaid, all that kind of stuff. So I'm definitely learning stuff somewhat, but I'm ready for something new in this coming academic year. Am I doing anything else for work? Kind of. I applied to PacSun along with like a bunch of other places, but PacSun, they called me to do an interview, and he was like, like it was like a week before Black Friday. He was like, can you work Black Friday? I was like, yeah, and he's like, you're hired, and he was serious. So just the way that went and just kind of the environment of the place, I don't know, just something about it just didn't feel right, so I didn't end up taking the job. I've got 2 interviews coming up, one at a local clothing store and another one working customer service or potentially personalizing Christmas ornaments. So that could be fun, but I don't know if my handwriting is good enough to be one of the personalizers. But anyways, yeah, so I don't currently have a part-time job, but it is in the works because I've got about a month off of school between the fall and the spring semesters. So I'm kind of like, I should do something with myself besides sit at home, because I'll feel guilty if I do that. And I put a poll on Instagram a while ago, or like a week or two ago, just being like, hey, like, should I get a job? And like, and some of you guys said yes, some of you guys said no, and I don't know. I don't know. I need a job, I think, to feel content. And with my grad school program, I have classes Wednesday and Thursday, and my internship is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I have nothing to do besides homework and like hang out, which I like it like that, but I think I could be more productive and, you know, making some money and stuff. So that's why I want to get a job. I've got plenty of time to do it. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully, if I find one that I like, I'm not going to just settle for something that I don't like. But yeah, I've also though started volunteering at the SPCA. It's not directly related to the ASPCA, but it's, you know, it's another animal shelter. So mainly I think I'm going to be working with the kitty cats. So I've worked there once, or volunteered there once so far. I like, moved some laundry and like mopped the place for a little bit, but then after that I was just hanging out with the kitties and petting them and making them feel loved, because if they're sitting in a kennel all day, you know, they don't get love, they don't get interaction. So my job was to give them love and interaction. And next week I'm gonna do kitten training so I can bottle feed kittens. Bottle feed kittens. I will die. I'm so excited to do that. I love kittens and cats. They also have dogs at the place, and they also take small animals, although they don't have any right now. But, you know, like, it's freaking cold out. I don't really want to walk the dogs. And I think a lot more people are interested in working with dogs more than the cats. So, I'm content working with the kitty cats. What else is new? I've got a kalimba. I think I played that in another video recently. How hard it is to learn to play the kalimba, which I guess if you're not familiar with it, it looks like this. You just like touch the little, you like pluck the little metal thingies with nails like this. It is so difficult. Like, it's hard to like hit the key, and it's hard to hit only one key. So there's that. I'm also learning to crochet, which is a lot of fun. I'll show you the progress. I'm working on a blanket right now. It's my second blanket. Looks like this. It's going good. I'm thinking about making stuffed animals and selling them to you guys if you're interested. But I don't know, are you interested? So yeah, if you're interested, let me know. But I think that's kind of, do I have anything else to say? I've got a boyfriend. It's going really well. We've been together for like a month now. We've been dating for like 2 months now. It's going good. Yeah, so one thing I will say that this made me think of is, if you're like a guy on my Instagram or something and you're just constantly like leaving like heart eye emojis, I'm just gonna let you know as a public service announcement that that makes me uncomfortable. Like, number one, I've got a boyfriend, so like have a little respect for him, but also have some respect for me. Like, where does this sense of entitlement come that you think you're entitled to like be flirty with me like that? Like, I'm not interested. I can tell you that much. I am not interested. So please stop. Or if you're like commenting flames or something like that, like, I don't like that, so please stop. If you're a guy doing that, please stop. I'm gonna be honest though, if a girl does it, I'm like, thanks sis, like, it doesn't bother me. But if you're a guy and you're doing it, it bothers me. So, you know what, you can call that sexism, but I mean, whatever. Women are constantly the subject of sexism, so there's your little taste of it. You're not allowed to comment heart eye emojis on my post, you know, so whatever. Please don't. Just please don't. There's my public service announcement. Please don't. But yeah, so please don't. Anything else I have to say? I'm really excited to be posting more and sharing more content with you guys. Yeah, I think that's kind of all I got for you. That's my life update. So if you have any questions about what's going on in my life, feel free to leave them down below. If you want to give me your life update, leave that down below. I'll give it a read, see what's going on in your guys' lives. But yeah, wow, this video is much longer than I thought it was going to be. Sorry. I hope you enjoyed it anyways, even though it was long. Yeah, so have a wonderful week or weekend or whatever. I don't know when I'm gonna post this. Yeah, bye.